महिलाएं, युवा, बच्चे मौजूद हैं सड़क के दोनों ओर। साथ ही साथ कई जगहों पर, या कहा जाए रोड शो के इस पूरे काफिले के दरमियान या पूरे रास्ते के दरमियान कुछ जगहों पर सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रमों की छटा भी देखने को मिलेगी, जहां पर कर्नाटक की परंपरागत शैली देखने को मिल सकती है। और ये विजय संकल्प यात्रा का जिक्र हुआ था, जिसकी शुरुआत पार्टी अध्यक्ष जेपी नड्डा ने की थी। और विजय संकल्प रथ के तौर पर एक तरीके से बीजेपी के इस चुनावी वैतरणी को पार लगाने के लिए प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी इस विजय रथ पर सवार होकर मैसूरू के पैलेस के दक्षिणी गेट से अपने इस रोड शो की शुरुआत करते हुए, और कल की तरह आज भी बड़ी संख्या में जैसे ही प्रधानमंत्री के इस यात्रा की शुरुआत हुई है, लोगों ने पुष्प वर्षा शुरू कर दी है। फूलों के साथ प्रधानमंत्री का स्वागत, इस्तकबाल होने लगा है। और कल भी हमने देखा बेंगलुरु में और आज भी मैसूरू की ये तस्वीरें, प्रधानमंत्री पर फूल एक तरीके से बरसाते हुए तमाम बड़ी संख्या में मौजूद यहाँ पे लोग। और आकलन इस बात का भी है कि लगभग 1 लाख लोग आ सकते हैं। हमारी सहयोगी आयशा खानम भी इस वक्त हमारे साथ में मौजूद है। आयशा, कर्नाटक की सियासी तमाम बातों को ज़मीनी स्तर से लंबे समय से कवर करती रही हैं और हर एक बात को बेहतरी से समझती हैं। आयशा, अगर बात की जाए तो मैसूरू का ये रोड शो ओल्ड मैसूरी रीजन के लिहाज से, राजनीति के लिहाज से देखा जाए या वर्तमान विधानसभा चुनाव की परिपाटी के लिहाज से देखा जाए, क्या एक बड़े बदलाव के तौर पर आज का ये रोड शो? आयशा,
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी का रोड शो इस वक्त शुरू हुआ है मैसूर में। मैसूर जो कर्नाटक की सांस्कृतिक राजधानी मानी जाती है और राजनीतिक तौर पे देखा जाए तो मैसूर बहुत ही अहम है इस चुनाव में और हर चुनाव में।
You can see right now Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has been holding mega roadshows and public meetings in the last 2 days, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi has kick-started the campaigning for the Karnataka elections, which is all set to happen on the 10th of May as voting will take place, and also at the same time on the 13th of May we will be seeing the results.
And the BJP, which is in the ruling government, and the BJP says are very much confident of coming to power. But I will ask my video to pan around and show how people have gathered here in large number as Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds the roadshow here in Mysuru region, where Mysuru is having a strong hold of the JDS, because we are seeing that how there has been time and again JDS says that they are also kind of confident, but however the BJP and the Congress, the triangular fight, the triangular fight between the BJP, Congress and the JDS, well, still we are seeing Kumaraswamy called as the kingmaker, but it all remains on the 13th of May what so the result, because we are seeing right now as we continue to report from Mysuru, from chaos circle here, which is one of the main important points here in Mysuru, where we see Prime Minister Narendra Modi's roadshow, which will be held here. And also not to forget, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has, along with other BJP leaders, he is also joined by Ishwar Abba, who was invited to the roadshow, after which we see that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken to and Ishwar Abba had also assured that he will continue to be with BJP, and also he had also assured that for BJP will win. So as you are seeing, massive roadshow, thousands of people gathered here on both the sides of the road. We are seeing Prime Minister Narendra Modi here in from now watching this mega roadshow right now. John, over to you.
Well, in fact, the blitzkrieg rally of Prime Minister Modi has already started. We have seen that this is the second roadshow that Prime Minister Modi is holding. This comes at a time when the PM has already hit out the Congress party, saying that 91 times he has been abused by the Congress party. In fact, he goes on to say the more he gets abused by the Congress party or the opposition parties, he will keep continuing to work hard for the people of this country. In fact, once again, BJP basically hyping their entire campaigning in the last few days in the run-up to the elections. One would say typical of the Bharatiya Janata Party to increase their presence, to increase their campaigning. We are seeing Prime Minister essentially looking at over 21 parliamentary seats that is essentially going to be targeted. In fact, right now, what you're seeing in Mysuru also, the Prime Minister holding this roadshow, along with him, Ishwarappa, one of the tallest leaders of Bharatiya Janata Party's Karnataka unit. In fact, just about a few days ago, a phone call that was made by Prime Minister to Ishwarappa saying that he needs to come out in full support of the party to ensure that the party wins the Karnataka elections amidst the several rumors that were basically doing the round in the state of Karnataka, that BJP senior leaders were essentially being sidelined. Having said that, remember, BJP has been maintaining that if there has been something what they call a game changer in these elections, it's the selection of candidates by the Bharatiya Janata Party, keeping in mind that young candidates have been given the opportunity. And as far as senior candidates are concerned, or senior leaders of the party are concerned, they are essentially now going to guide the younger lot to take over from the seniors in the party. The Prime Minister essentially looking at multiple issues right now. One, indicating that a double-engine government has always worked better. And he has also cited multiple examples saying that during the Congress era, referring to UP era, saying that it was the era of corruption. And that is the reason why the country has suffered because of the paralysis the country witnessed, and essentially saying that Karnataka, being an IT hub, cannot basically afford to see corruption being in the epicenter. Having said that, the Congress party now hitting out at the Prime Minister. In fact, a short while ago, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra hit out at the Prime Minister, saying that for the first time she has essentially seen a Prime Minister who, rather than listening to the problems of the people, were essentially coming to the people with his own problems. The Prime Minister, once again, unlikely that at this point in time that he would be addressing the people. Typical of the roadshows of the Prime Minister is basically to try and cover as much area as possible. The communication that he would essentially have with the people, exhorting people to come out in large numbers and to support the party. Now, what could perhaps be the turnaround in this elections for the Bharatiya Janata Party is to basically, one, shrug off the kind of allegations that have basically been leveled against them, fight the anti-incumbency that they are essentially facing at this point in time, and also looking at whether at all this would not be yet another election where Karnataka stares at a hung assembly. In a situation like that, remember, the JDS plays a very important role. So right now, Prime Minister's mega election blitzkrieg underway, pretty much similar to what we have seen in the other state elections also. Remember, in Gujarat elections also, the last few days was turned out to be the game changer for the party in the state of Gujarat. This time too, they are hoping that the Brahmastra of BJP, which happens in the form of Prime Minister Modi, is essentially going to lead to a landslide victory for the Bharatiya Janata Party. In fact, if you go by what the Union Home Minister had to say in various campaigns that he has had in the state of Karnataka, he's essentially predicted that this time it's going to be a full majority for the Bharatiya Janata Party. And unlike what we have basically witnessed in the past, where we have seen Karnataka has got hung assembly, this time the Bharatiya Janata Party says that they are extremely hopeful that they are going to cross the halfway mark. Bharatiya Janata Party not only made a radical change in terms of selection of candidates, but also there has been heavy star power campaigning that has taken place. Kichar Sudeep has also now lent his support, in fact calling the present Chief Minister of Karnataka, Basavaraj Bommai, as his mama. And then he essentially indicated, that it is the Bharatiya Janata Party which could bring in the much-needed transformation in the state of Karnataka. Similarly, the Congress Party too has borrowed the kind of star power they needed in the form of Ramya coming into the fold and campaigning for the party. But as you see right now, these visuals coming in from the Prime Minister's roadshow, a flash art that's taking place right now, large number of people who have gathered here. We'll try and go across to our reporters also on the ground. In fact, my colleague Aneri has been reporting from there. Let me just quickly go across to Aneri, and in fact, if Aneri could also give us, show us the visuals of the place from where she is reporting, because what we can see right now, a large number of people who have gathered. Aneri, what's the scene on the ground right now? This could perhaps become the turnaround moment in this elections.
Well, that's right, Shawan. We have been seeing how Prime Minister Narendra Modi kickstarted his campaigning yesterday for the Karnataka polls. Not only Prime Minister, we also have been seeing how the BJP's top guns, including Union Home Minister Amit Shah, JP Nadda, Yogi Adityanath, have been doing massive campaigning here in the state of Karnataka. But also, as you can see right now, I'll just pan you and show you around how thousands of people have come together to witness the roadshow, a mega roadshow by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. People on both the sides of the stretch. Well, this is almost 5 to 6 kilometers long roadshow which will be held here, and also as we continue to report from KR, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be shortly arriving in this road, and also at the same time we have been seeing how people have gathered here to welcome Prime Minister, and also at the same time we are seeing how just some time back Prime Minister Narendra Modi had also held mega public meetings, 3 public meetings in the day, where he had launched a scaling attack on the Congress party, where we see that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had also further stated that Congress and JDS are the symbols of instability, and Congress ruled states are not popular for their infighting. Well, a scaling attack on the Congress party, and also at the same time now we are seeing that how these road shows is going to give a big boost to the cadres of BJP, and also as we are inching closer to the elections, the 10th of May is the day when voting will take place for Karnataka, and also we are seeing how Congress also says that they are very much confident of forming the government, whereas we see BJP, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, JP Nadda, all the top leaders of the BJP says this time once again it will be the BJP's government which will be formed here. So yes, we will be seeing how this battle for Karnataka goes forward, because just 8 days from now for the campaigning, and also in coming days also we will be seeing Prime Minister Narendra Modi also holding many other road shows, and public meetings are expected to take place which will be led by Prime Minister. But right now, as you can see on the visuals also, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is holding this road show. Today is a second day, and today Prime Minister Narendra Modi is holding his road show in Mysuru region. Well, Shawan, not to forget, Mysuru region is a stronghold of JDS, and also at the same time Siddaramaiah, who is contesting from Varuna constituency, very important constituency, because back few days back we had seen Siddaramaiah, who was contemplating on contesting from Kolar and Varuna, but however Congress party did not give him ticket from Kolar, and now Siddaramaiah is contesting from Varuna, which comes under the Mysuru region. So definitely all eyes on that as well. But I'll also once again pan and show you around the visuals here, how people have gathered here in large number, and also at the same time we are seeing a large number of people gathered here to welcome Prime Minister. Yesterday also in the North Bengaluru region, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had held a mega road show. Well, this is going to give a big boost to the party karyakartas as well. But right now, as we are speaking, the cavalcade of Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to arrive shortly at this particular KR circle, which is very important, and a very important junction here in Mysuru region. As you can see, people standing across both the sides of the road, and also at the same time we are seeing people here.
Yes, we are eagerly waiting for Narendra Modi ji and Narendra Modi ji. Full Mysuru supporting Modi. Modi is the best. Modi ji.
So this particular roadshow, which is happening here in Mysuru region, definitely is going to give a big boost to the BJP Karyakartas, and also at the same time we are seeing thousands of people gathered here to welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi and to get a glimpse of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We'll be right back after a short break. Keep watching Republic TV.